So what is happening with the sun? I was trying to find this image right here on my computer because I had printed it off today. And I remember printing this because it was NASA's product. And you can see that there are those like donut-shaped UFOs literally clustered all around it. All around it. It's so wild. It's so wild. And if they're clustered all around it, if they were clustered all around it a long time ago, wouldn't they still be clustered around it today? I'm sure they didn't just like disappear. But when I saw that, I remember taking this picture of the sun. And when I took that picture of the sun, these things were clustering down like that. And it was very, 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 very strange to see that while taking a picture of the sun. When I looked back and looked at my photos, this is what it was. Clustered down. And I thought, did it have was it something like this? Like was around the sun? And I do believe that. Let me show you this. Let me get another ink pen. I do believe that this sun, what about if the center of this sun, right here, it's only about, what if it's like this big right here, and it's a great big mother, like a mother entity, and then these are smaller ones. But then, what if it's like a whole bunch of these clustered together, just like this, and then these were just like, I don't know. It was the strangest thing seeing that. Hello, Donna. Hello, Desiree. I was trying to find out where that was on my computer so I could zoom up on it. Because this is all around the sun. And I didn't want to have to just zoom up on it like this, you know. It looks like a face inside there. But these right here, if they're truly like UFOs and stuff, see how this great big ring is around it? Sometimes on the NASA products, you can see the ring, like the ripples. They look like wrinkles around the sun. What if those wrinkles are like, I don't know, great big flying saucers or something? But it reminded me of that. Let me flip this around. Hello. I haven't went to bed yet. I'm still wide awake. I'm not wide awake. I will be going to bed. But I wanted to show that. But then I wanted to show something else. But I couldn't find it on here. I couldn't. I was on here looking at my pictures. It's like on here looking at them. Is what I was doing. And I wanted to see American Eagle. Oh, okay, we can see this solar preeminence. Oh, wow, that's pretty wild. It's like something up with the sun. Isn't that wild? So I was looking at that. But then this is what I was looking at, too. Where are these since NASA no longer shows this particular product? I know they're in the sky. But then this was a picture I took, and this was of the sun. But then there was all of these things that literally were underneath the sun. Well, this thing is still going off. This just keeps going and going and going with the sun. And I don't think the sun's going to be doing that right now. Good evening. Hello, Nancy, Desiree, Jack Hack. Do you think this is happening as a result of, I don't know what 76 means. I really don't. know what the 76 means. I know that there's something I was getting ready to say upstairs. There's something up with that sun in the sky. There really is. And like if you look at this, there's the sun, or the fake sun, and the sun, and then another object behind the sun, and then another object behind that. I've got to sneeze all of a sudden. That's awful. Bless me. Oh my gosh, I got to sneeze. No, there's something going on up in the sky that doesn't really make much sense. It really doesn't if you think about it. It's hard to make sense out of it. And then, like, look at this. Look at this. This sun, how it looks like that, like it's got like multiple rings around it, and these twirly, twirly clouds. And then how come these clouds can literally lay themselves out like this and then look like there's like stairs to the clouds? It's like straight lines. What if those are ships? Really, this is in the southern sky. What if they're ships? Because if you look over here, it's like the same thing. I mean, they could be ships, I guess, but, and even look how this goes up, how it looks. I don't know. This was, and then what clouds look like that? This is when they do the sky and, you know, they have all these, you know, chemtrails and stuff. No, it's too wild. And this picture, I can't remember where this picture came from. I don't know if I took it or someone else took it, but it ended up on my computer somehow. This was in the sky. And if we zoom up on that, it's got cubes. It's got cubes in it. Which, they got white cubes, black cubes. And, you know, they could make a great big ship. They got square, I want to go like that, and I'm going to try to open it like that. They could make square windows and stuff. It doesn't, it's really strange. All of this stuff is strange. Let me look in the 300s. Let me look in the 300s. I've got the fish. I shouldn't have sneezed because it's not very light. It's not very nice to sneeze because, yeah, I'm trying to get this thing to open up for me, you all. If I can, it's a touch screen thing. I can't get it to open with my finger. Oh, it's already open. It's open up there.
Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world.
All right, look. Like this is a big ship right there. Literally. It goes all the way across the sun. It's great big and long. What's it doing on the sun? You have to ask yourself, what is happening? Is the sun what we've been told, or is it something much different? Really. And if the sun is a sun simulator, then where are these images coming from? You can literally see, let me pause this. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in here. You can literally see like a shadow underneath this. A shadow underneath this great big structure that has a lot of other ships attached to it. Because it does. It has a lot of other ships attached to it. But it's on the sun. Let me see where I'm going with that. Oh, yes. It's perfect, you all. This is perfect. So what I had done was, this is what I had done. I had put it in the, I did an edge detect on it. This is what that looks like in the edge detect. Look at that. Individual like ships or something that are lined up together, and they form that great big long thing. So this is not just, it's not just a line going across the sun. No, it's ships. And it's like these right here, they can go up there and they can join that. They could even be small cubes. I'm not going to say they're not. They can join that, and the more that join, the more extended they get. You can even see up here that there is one that is, it's like hovering over top of it. They could even be lots of little cubes hovering over top of it. But they come out of the sun. They're coming out of the sun. Let's see where else we're going. You can just see this has a shadow on the ground. How can you have a shadow on it? It's on the sun if the sun is plasma. You have to ask yourself that also. How could that be? If you're just tuning in, I'm starting to have a hot flash up here. I am. If you're just tuning in, these things that are on the sun, I'm wondering, how can it have a shadow if it's plasma? And if the sun is nothing but a sun simulator, then where are these coming from? Where is these images coming from, and where are the big corona holes coming from? If you just say the sun is a simulator or it's fake or whatever. Oh, okay, we zoomed up some more. Okay, we can see some notches now. Let's look at these. Okay, these look like these have like, they could even be cloaked or something from the sun. And again, it's this bottom object down here. Literally, this is the same thing, but I've zoomed up closer on it right there. And you know, you ever seen the great big long ones that go across NASA's product and stuff? But these are coming out of the sun. They're coming out of the sun. And there's some that like look like they could join it if they wanted to because they're underneath it. They could literally join it. But where do they go when they form these extensions? And it looks like some literally lift off. It's like, it's wild. It's really wild if you're just tuning in. There's something going on with the sun. It's really unusual. It is, and this is an image that was put into a filter to show what the one on the bottom looks like with the actual structure is what it is. Okay, here it is in the black and white, like the grayscale. You can see it. It's clearly there. Oh, yes. Perfect. This is perfect. So this is even closer up, but this is literally filtered up so close inside the sun. This is inside the sun right here. And you know what? That picture right there kind of reminds me of, say, somewhat of these right here. It does. It kind of reminds me of these right here, somewhat. These right here that are in the sun. You see like there's like some little black squares. They kind of look like this, but that was in the sky. They do. They're in the sky. They're in the clouds. They are. And they can form gigantic structures. They can, if they want, gigantic structures. And they can be long. They can be long like this. But this was a ship. This ship right here actually came out of the sun. This very ship. And I compared it with the image of the ship that I documented. I documented these types of ships. I called them long white ships. And if we zoom up underneath, see, it looks like these also have, I don't want to scratch my plasma screen, has things that are underneath them and or like on top like this that could literally, these can go up and inside there for some reason. Maybe these make it look like they have notches. Maybe. But this came out of the sun. I documented that coming out of the sun, going frame by frame. But there's ships on the sun. If you're just tuning in, hello. There's something going on with the sun, and there's different types of ships on the sun and things like that. And I was just looking at these types right here. And if we put it in a gray filter, you can see what it looks like on the sun. Even though the sun is yellow, but you can still see them. You can see them underneath there. They're like, they're inside the sun. They're inside the sun, and they coming out of the sun. And there seems like to be some more right there. And then there's some more there. What if the sun isn't truly what we, look at this structure right here. How this is like glowing. Let me, oh, I can't put no filter on it. Yeah, I can. Let me try it. Okay. I've put a filter on it to see if we can see anything different with the sun, with these, to see if they were individual things. And they could be individual things. Let me get the filter off. I'm going to go back to my original thing and just click it. Now there's something happening. There really is. This was an object that was found on the sun, right there. And then flying all around the sun are other smaller objects like this. The same thing that we see in the clouds, that we've seen in the clouds on the observatory video today. Little like white ships like this. Little white ships that look like that. And you know, this right here. In the sky, I think I took this picture. It's on my computer. It's a long white ship above the tree lines. These things exist. It's not make-believe. It's none of that. There's something in the sky. There's something on the sun. There's different types that we're looking at. There's these type also. There's at least 2 different type, if not more. There's triangular ships and stuff. They don't do that to me. And there's like donut-shaped UFOs, and this cluster of round circles coming from the sky. Hello. So something's going on with the sun. It is totally going on with it. It's not normal, but it doesn't matter. I guess it does not matter. It's got an orange moon. Let me see if I can drag that moon. See if I can drag the moon. Okay, I got the moon. I'm just dragging it. I want to get a really good image of it right here. It's got edges to it that don't look normal. What was that? Did we just see something go across it? I don't think I made it orange. Oh, that's just like a light bulb in the sky. Literally like a light bulb. I read a comment. They said our moon is white where we're at. And I think it was somewhere in another country. They said their moon was white. And I can identify with that because our moon looks white. If you try to look at it with your eyes, it's white in the sky. If you try to film it with your cell phone, depending if you don't have a good filter, it's going to be white too. So there, you got the moon, you got the sun, and sometimes, you know, it's easy to look at the moon and get mistaking it for the sun if it's, especially if it is so bright and you can't see it. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. If you're just tuning in, good evening. I'm going to wind down tonight sometime. I am. We did a video on the observatory, and it was an hour and a half, but I wanted to document it. I really wanted to. What did I do to that thing? Oh my gosh, that moon is so big. We have caught flying things flying across it before. Across the moon, there's like a great big row of them. Some people would say, oh, it's bats. No. The bat would be teeny tiny. If it was, there's no way I'd be able to pick up a bat that far of a distance with my camera. I wouldn't. There's giant winged beings. You hear me? There's giant winged beings flying across the moon. Now, last night was the lunar, early, the wee hours of the morning. We had the penumbral, whatever you call it, lunar eclipse where it took a bite. The Earth took a bite out of the moon, is what it did. And I don't know how it did it, but it did. And made it all white. Made it all white. And now it's like the precursor of 2 weeks from now, probably less than 2 weeks now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What else did I get in here? It looks like I got a star. I mean, it doesn't look like a star, but it was a star. Maybe it was a planet. Maybe it was the moon, and the moon looked like that too. I think it was a star that I had zoomed up on also in the sky. And they don't look normal either. They don't. They look really different. Everything in the sky is like, seems like it's kind of different than what we were taught. It really does seem like it. A lot different. There's something going on with the sun and stuff. Let's look around the sun right here. These, it's like a ship coming out of there, kind of, sort of. It may not be. It may not be, you all. It may not be. You just tuning in, welcome. I wonder where you're coming from and what part of the country. You want to see my friends that greeted me at night as I was coming home from my second night shift. They're my light being friends. You can see that they do exist. They're from the other dimension, like multi-dimensional and stuff. You can see the light that they can use to push themselves up in the air. It looked like they was holding hands and waving as I was driving by. Isn't that cute? It just showed up like that. This is it's so adorable. When I'd come through a certain stretch on the road, and they do exist. If you didn't see the video earlier today that I uploaded, it was less than 2 minutes, and it was about these beautiful, absolutely beautiful, if I can get to them, beautiful spirit. Oh, found them. Found some more right here. Found some more right here. You see some right here on the bushes. See, look at that. Isn't that interesting? You cannot see these with your naked eye. You can't. But then you have like spirit-like orbs, multi-dimensional, like they show up in the trees. They show up in the sky. Gina, you're supposed to be talking about the sun, but I'm talking about the night sky also. I am. Look how it's like they're beautiful. They really are beautiful. Let me get that off of there. I'm going to turn this light off of there to get that light out of the way so you can see them. I did a video tonight and it had some of these in it, which was really cute. So, so cute. Like orbs, spirit orbs, like shooting up from the ground too. They too were shooting up from the ground. Or from the other dimension is what they were doing. They were really pretty. Look like, look at them. It's really nice. And they got little faces. I mean, you can't see them. Well, you can kind of see their faces in there. Little faces, little cute faces. They kind of remind me of the shooting stars and stuff like that. They really do. But if you're just tuning in, welcome. Look at this one. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Look at the shape of that one. Isn't it beautiful? It is. There's a lot of beauty that can be found in the great outdoors, in the sky, even at night. A whole lot of beauty. Like, oh, I see your face. Yeah, I'm talking about the sun. I was, but I did a video earlier tonight, and that right there. Just look at this. See, look at this. This is what's in the sky, okay? And this is kind of, see, this is great big windows. You see them? I'm thinking this was from Michael Travasky or something like that. I think he took this. But it's like when you look in the sky and you see like those rainbow ships and stuff. See those great big windows right there? I need another ink pen. These great big windows. Look at them. This was taken in the sky. And you have to ask yourself, what's going on? Really, what's going on? And then I've got this right here. I've got this also. There's something in the sky, you all. I don't care what they tell you. If they want to try to dismiss it, no. There's something in the sky. There's something on the sun. There's something coming out of the sun, too. This is really beautiful. I mean, yeah. Look at the beautiful colors. Rainbowy, like, very soft, pastel-y, beautiful, aura colors. Really, think about it. Nice, beautiful. Look, you can see where they're literally hiding. They are literally inside the clouds. Inside the clouds, but they're very beautiful. What is it? Let's see the other ones. Oh yeah, like this. Look at this. How can that be, really? Inside the clouds, and they could be responsible for when you see the rainbow clouds. It's not always chemtrails, okay? It's not always chemtrails. Obviously, it's these also that's in the sky. These are also in the sky. That's what they are. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. I think it was, look at that. See, yeah, Michael Wojciechowski from Poland. He was able to capture these images right here. And I don't know where he is today. I don't. But he shared those with me. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, you all. It is. It's beautiful. Beautiful colors. This is what he had captured. He was the only one that ever got close to what I was capturing. The only one. These right here too. See, great big long ones. It's like they come in from the other dimension. Literally. Look how beautiful. Oh, let me do this right here. I know this isn't the best way to do it, but this is the inverted mode of them. Also, oops, my goodness. Photos can't open this file because the format is currently unsupported. The file is corrupted. I think they're going on here and they're getting rid of things. I don't know what it was. Oh, okay, let's look at this. The thing is, when they continually upgrade and update, the things that you have, they're no longer supported, and then they won't let you view the things that you did have. You know what I mean? Which is not very good at all. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Welcome. I wonder what's going on. Where are those pictures, and why isn't the file supported? If you have these on your computer, I don't even know what those pictures would have been. I don't. But there's something going on with the sun. There is. Look at the inside of this cloud structure. Right there. There's something going on with the sun. And there's things in the clouds. You can see the clusters of these type around the sun. They look like the donut-shaped UFOs, but they're literally clustered. And NASA stopped this particular signet of it. But they look like silver dollars or something with holes in them. And this cluster of came out of the sun when I took my picture. I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. I really haven't. If you're just tuning in, hello and welcome. I know it's late at night, but it's okay. It can be late at night, right? We got some night owls here. It's not nighttime other places. Now look at this stereo ahead. The UV-284. Coming out of the sun, you all. Coming straight out of the sun. Right there. You'd think it'd burn up if the sun was a big ball of fire. If it was a massive plasma or something, would it burn up? But they came out of the sun. Yeah. This is really interesting. Look at the curvature that's on the side right here. As if there is a massive object next to the sun. Massive round object. Along with that. Hello. Yeah. We can say Now, then I'm gonna kind of jump the subject just a tad bit. When I was outside trying to film or get pictures of a lightning storm, I wanted to be able to catch the sky in the lightning. I did. I wanted to get out there when the lightning came. I wanted to take my camera. I wanted to catch the picture. And I did. Now you tell me, now I'm being very serious. You tell me why there is a huge band across that sky. Why is there a huge band across that sky when I'm trying to take a picture of the lightning and that huge band shows up? There's something going on, and that's not the first time I've seen a huge band across the sky during any type of picture taking. I've even seen it on the live webcams. I've seen it on the normal pictures of just the normal sky. There's something up there in the sky. I was trying to get it during the lightning. I was. And I thought, what on earth is it? And then, we caught it on the live webcams too. The band would move down. It would see what happened? Then it would move down like that. It would be up there in the sky because I would take them really fast. I tried to take the pictures as fast as I could. And then that happened to make the whole area, and I couldn't see it. I could not see it. And then there's a white line that goes through the sky. A white line that goes through the sky. There's something going on with the sky. And sky, the sun is all really, and then look, up there at the top there's a band at the top during a lightning storm. I don't know if they're manipulating it or what. I don't know if the aliens are doing it, but something is not right when you see those bands on there. You think you're pulling all the carbon out of the sky? Let me see if I can flip this around. Yeah, I think that's about it. But the sun. Now look, this is the sunrise. This is the sunrise, and there looks like there's ships in that sun. See them right there? They look like they're big, long, white ships clustered in the redness of the clouds. The beautiful bird. Where the clouds are clearly in front of the sun as it rises. They are. You can see them. It's a beautiful orange-like sky that gets covered up by the dark clouds, which isn't very nice. It isn't. It's pretty. The sky looks really different. Yeah, that's inverted. So the sun, there's something strange going on with the sun. There's a lot of different types of ships, different types of objects that look like donuts clustered around the sun. And they didn't just get exterminated. They didn't go away. They're still here. They're still flying around, if whatever they're doing up there in the sky. Great big round objects, and then this cluster coming from the sun. And this ship in the sky right here too. There's so many mysteries. There's so many mysteries. There's so many unknowns and so much unwillingness to let the truth come out. And I believe it's due to loss of control, is what I believe. They do not want to lose control over the human population on Earth, is what I think. They don't want to lose control of the human population. They don't want them to wake up. We've got to keep them in a stupor, keep them where they can't think. In the meantime, we have this getting ready to occur right there. The April 8th eclipse. The April 8th eclipse. And it's supposed to be the X marks the spot. And then that's season 1. I got a high pitch frequency in my left ear right now, super high pitched. Then on September the 18th is season 2. There will be another eclipse, and an annular, a lunar and a total solar eclipse. But the grand finale will be at Easter Island, will be the totality. Just like that, it'll be right over Easter Island. It's going to be, there's one on the September the 18th. We did it in a video last night or yesterday sometime. There is a playlist called the Eclipse Playlist on this channel. The Solar Eclipse Playlist. I thought I had it in a podcast, but it's just on a playlist. The Solar Eclipse, all the videos that we've talked about the solar eclipse, and there's a lot of information in them about what could happen, what people are saying could happen, and things like that. A lot of other supporting documentation, spiritually speaking. And then you got that New Madrid. So we're waiting on this next big event right here to occur. And the moon thing is behind. They said the moon thing always comes after 2 weeks, then this comes, the solar eclipse. And they said, this is why it happens. Okay, that's why it happens. So I'm going to go. I'm get off here. I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to say goodnight to you all. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. Thank you to anyone else who is on here. Thank you also, and thank you for your comments. If there's any other moderator, thank you. Check out that dance video tonight. We did that song, Celebration. We're going to celebrate your party with you. Yeah, we did that. And we did the observatory video tonight, too. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Please hit that subscribe button, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the hearts flying up the screen. Yeah. And please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you once again, and good night. Love you.